we'll have a look at wide-legged forward fold, and we can come into that from a Warrior Two. And partly the reason for choosing Warrior Two is that the part of the body, the legs, are kind of almost in where we need them to be for a wide-legged forward fold. So I'll come into Warrior Two, top of the mat, extending up, shoulders relaxed, slight tilt back, got that engagement in the legs and the abdomen. Striding back with left foot, Warrior Two, so turning left toes out, left arm behind, raising the right arm up, shoulders relaxed, look forwards over that right hand. So transitioning into a wide-legged forward fold, I'm going to straighten the right leg and the arms are going to come down. And then I'm going to turn my right foot so both toes are pointing in the same direction. And when we come into our wide-legged forward fold, sometimes I'll give you a prompt or give my students a prompt that if they feel their feet can come a little bit wider apart, they can take them there. But if this is your first time in doing it, you can leave that for now and just, you know, practice coming into it and seeing what your body's comfortable with. So we're going to place the hands on the hips and then we're going to fold forwards. For a lot of people, they can comfortably get their hands down. So I can comfortably get my fingertips down, but I might struggle to get my hands flat. Occasionally, they might go there, but I can only get fingertips down. So for those of us that can't get their hands down at all, that would be where we use our yoga block again, or something there just to bring the ground up. That could even be a chair. So bear that in mind when you come into this. You might have a yoga block on the ground to pop your fingertips onto, or something else that brings the ground up, maybe one of those little stools or a chair. So to come into this, I've got my hands on my hips. I'm going to lead with the chest. So I'm keeping the length in the spine, and then my fingertips come down and I allow my head to hang. So you can already feel, once you're in this position, the weight of the body is creating this stretch up the back of the legs. Hamstrings, calf muscles getting a stretch. So if you've managed to get your fingertips on the ground, or you've got a block there if you need it, to increase the stretch, we've got this action of pressing the fingertips down, and as if you were trying to push the mat forward. We're not using all of our strength, it's just a gentle press down and forwards, and my head moves a little bit closer. So that's something else we can do from this position to increase the level of stretch. A couple of other things we can do from here is we can wander our hands over to one of the legs. So I'm taking my hands to my left leg. So I'm reaching for a part of the leg that's comfortable for me to get to. So shin calf muscle is quite a comfortable position. On a good day, I might have the hands closer down towards the foot and the ankle. And then from here, I'm gently guiding my upper body towards the leg. So I'm not pulling, I'm not using all my might. I'm just gently guiding the body towards the leg. And like when we're doing a lot of these postures, we want that stretch to occur. We're trying to tell our nervous system that everything's okay, we're relaxed. And we can do that by steady flow of air in and out of the body. And if you want to increase that challenge of the stretch, notice when you're breathing out, and at the point of breathing out, maybe we'll come into the posture a little bit more. And then I'm going to walk my hands over to my right leg. So I've got the hands there. I'm gently encouraging my upper body towards the right leg. And as I'm breathing out, maybe I'll put a little bit more challenge in. And then I'm going to walk the hands back to center. So another thing that we can do from here is a spinal twist and shoulder stretch. So I'm going to get my arms straight. So I'm on my fingertips, or you're on your yoga block. So I'm going to lift up this right arm and I'm twisting to the right. I'm lifting the right arm up and taking the right fingertips up to the ceiling. And then that right hand is coming down. And then the left arm comes up. And then it comes back down. And then the right arm comes up again. We've got this action of reaching up towards the ceiling, but press down through the left hand to increase the range of movement. Right hand comes down. And then we lift up the left, twist to the left, and then coming down. Bringing yourself back upright, So you can take your hands to your hips or do whatever you need to do to come back up, and then gently shuffle feet towards each other. So we're working within a comfortable range of movement for our body, and you can put in that little bit of extra challenge when you want. So that could be feet shuffle apart a little bit more. When we're doing that hands to the legs, it might be that you shuffle the fingers down the leg a bit more to come into it. And when we were just finishing off with that twist, you've got your arm up and maybe just a little bit extra press down in the ground to bring that shoulder back and take the arm up to the more towards the ceiling. But as you come into all of these postures, you'll work out where your comfortable range of movement is, and then how much challenge that you have. So for example, if I'm lifting my arm up, it's quite happily moving here, starting to notice some resistance. Can I push that a little bit more comfortably? So maybe I can draw it back. So I'm working on challenging, stretching or strengthening by pushing the limits just gently. You know, we don't want to injure ourselves. So we're constantly listening to the feedback from our bodies.